Warning, the thoughts and opinions shared in this video belong to me and have no influence on or from the United States Air Force. Thanks for watching. You know, I never thought that my first video back here on YouTube with professional quality would be something as shitty as this. However, I feel like this situation needs to be talked about because of my personally held beliefs and how I view the substance of innocent until proven guilty. Now, we all have probably heard, or at least know someone who has heard, about the recent allegations against the YouTuber known as Kwite. If you don't know who Kwite is, he is a faceless YouTuber. He does a lot of commentary content, talking about situations. Usually one of those cringe YouTubers, the kind of guys you'd find back in the era of 2016 internet, when talking about cringe and content like that was the popularity. However, Kwite has recently come under fire for the allegation of grooming, dead naming, and overall being a terrible person. However, I am here not to talk about that, nor to confirm or deny these allegations. I am here to address the internet sphere and how people are handling this current situation. These allegations against my fellow YouTuber, while being serious, in my eyes, are pretty flimsy. And now I'm not saying that the crime of rape is a very flimsy crime or something that can be easily dismissed, because once this word gets thrown around and gets put into your name, it's going to be very hard to shake off. However, I believe that people immediately believing that a man deserves to be put to death, deplatformed, kicked off, his one career gone in the blink of an eye, because someone posted a twit longer and a couple of screenshots which show them coming on to him, in my eyes at least. I don't feel like that is very good defense or a very good reason to want to deplatform somebody. While I do not condone serious offenses against persons, I do wish all rapists a very fiery, very nice, enjoyable burn in hell experience. I believe in the phrase innocent until proven guilty, which really pisses me off because the phrase I've been seeing on Twitter has been guilty until proven innocent. Now, to quote cornelllaw.edu, the presumption of innocence until proven guilty means that any defendant in a criminal trial is assumed to be innocent until they have been proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt by a prosecution. What that essentially means is that if you are coming under fire for a claim for any sort of offense against you as a person, you have the right as a human being to be assumed, presumed, and thought of innocently until there's been proof beyond a shadow of a doubt that you are the person who did that crime. It doesn't matter if you shoplifted a candy bar from the store or killed your mother. That is how we do things here in these United States, which is where this crime, quote, takes place. Now, the fact that people are posting and saying things like, y'all, I recommend that you stop supporting Kwite, is disgusting read, as they link to the original twit longer. Posting things like, innocent until proven guilty does not exist here at all. Posting things like, please unfollow Kwite. The fact that people are so quick to hop on the proverbial witch hunt, the proverbial hate train, when it's these allegations, when if these allegations were brought against them, they would expect everyone to have their backs, to pat them on the back and tell them that everything is going to be okay, that they are innocent in this and that they will get through this, that they assume that they would want to have that presumed innocence, yet they don't believe that other people deserve that same right as them, is honestly fucking disgusting. Now, I've censored the names of the people who I am showing the statements I don't agree with. However, I'm not censoring the name of the person who posted the twit longer because, honestly, I believe that everyone who is watching this video should go expose themselves to this media. This is something that they need. This is something that people need to know. And that's just how things work. Like, we want everyone around here to get this exposure to this information. We want people to know what's going on, so that way you can formulate your own opinions. At this time, however, I am remaining unbiased, unopinioned. I'm not having a stance on this. my stance is I believe that people should lay off and wait until Kwite himself makes a statement on this situation. Within my line of work as an Air Force Security Forces officer, I have 8 conditions. I have 8 situations where I'm allowed to take my firearm, aim it at another human being, and pull the trigger to take their life. And serious offense against another person, albeit rape, sexual crime, kidnapping, sodomy, whatever you want to call it, whatever you want to say it, that is one of those 8 conditions. Not even 10, we're not even in the double digits. There are 8 things that would allow me to take another human being's life, and that one of those is to prevent rape from happening. So for people to start saying that they automatically assume someone is guilty of that kind of puts a wild hair up my ass, and that's not something I like to hear. At this point in time, I'm running out of things to say about how fucked this situation is, so I'm going to leave it at that. But at the time of recording of this video, Kwite has yet to make an official statement, and as such, I have yet to form my opinion. Again, it's kind of shitty that I have to return to YouTube in such a scenario where people are talking about such a serious crime, serious offense against another person. But, that's just the state of the internet. The fact that I was working when I saw this, and then proceeded to see people immediately assuming that another human being would commit something, like that was where their default went to, was that another human being committed such an atrocious act, is really disappointing to me. And that's just, the state of our world, I suppose. Thank you guys so much for watching. I promise we'll get some less serious content down the pipeline. For now, it's MemeHawk12 signing off.